Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of comparing and ordering decimals. This is standard 5.2b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 2 off the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have 4 different comparisons. We've got 2 greater thans, we've got 2 less thans. One of them is not true. So let's just take these one at a time. I'm going to start with F. What I want to do is I want to line them up so we can look at it decimal point by decimal point. So line them up by the decimal point right there. And that allows us to take one place value at a time. So when we are comparing these two, what we are doing is we are starting with the largest place value first. So we have the ones place right here. They're both even. So we're just going to kind of cross that out. And then we're going to go to our tenths place right here. This is the tenths. And you see we have different numbers. So really it doesn't matter what happens after that. So this is where our comparison is going to happen. And we see that this 3 is larger than our 2. So we can put a little greater than sign right there, reading top to bottom. 3 and 375 thousandths is greater than 3 and 275 thousandths, and it's because that 3 is larger than the 2 in the tenths place, and that's what they've got. So that means this answer is correct. We're looking for the one that is not correct. Let's check G. We've got 6.875. And then we've got 6.9. Or we can call it 6 and 875 thousandths, 6 and 9 tenths. Now, this one is going to be a little bit tricky because you notice my top number goes to the third place value after the decimal point, the thousandths place. Whereas this first one only goes to 0.9, which would be 9 tenths. But let's use the same thing here. Let's say we've got our ones place. That's exactly the same. We are going to look here at our tenths place, and you see we have a difference here. So we don't really need anything after that. And we see that 8 is less than 9. 8 is less than 9. Now you might be thinking, wait, how can 875 be less than 9? Because you're looking at that 875. There are 2 blanks after this. And if we really wanted to, we can always put zeros in those blanks just to visually help us. Now it's 875 is less than 900. That makes sense. So 875 is less than 9 tenths or 900 thousandths. And that's exactly what they have, so G is good to go. Let's check H. 2.65, 2 and 65 hundredths, 2.675, 2 and 675 thousandths. Once again, we're going to start at the largest place value. Those are exactly the same. Go to the tenths place. Those are exactly the same. Here's our difference right here. And 5 is less than 7, so we're going to put 5 is less than 7. But if we wanted to, we could put a 0 there to help us out, right? 50 is less than 75. That makes sense. But it looks like that is the incorrect operation or comparison they have in H. They have greater than. 650 is not greater than 675. It is less than. So I'm thinking H is our answer. Let's double check with J. 7.675. 7.75. Once again, it doesn't go to the same place value. That's fine. Those two look the same. We're going to go here. 6 is less than 7. And if we want to say, put a 0 there, 675 is less than 750. So we should be looking for less than. Less than is exactly what we have, which means J is not the answer. And our answer here is H. They have the wrong comparison right there. Should be less than.